Okay, today's objective is going to be a lot exactly like we did yesterday. It's use whole number multiplication to express equivalent measurements. Now, in lesson 13, though, we were going from a larger unit to smaller units, which means that we had a unit of 1, and we were always multiplying. Now, we're still going to multiply, but there's just going to be a little bit of twist when we do our conversion. You'll see here in a second. On question A, it says convert days to weeks. Okay, and as you can see, we have 42 days. Now, when you go up to do your conversion, you always say 1 week is equal to 7 days. So when we rewrote it and we use our distributive property, you go 42 days equals 42 times 1 day. Now, we're wanting to do our conversion phase, which is 42 days equals 42 times. Now, we're wanting to convert from days to weeks. Now, the problem being, when we're trying to convert this to weeks, 1 day is a lot less than 1 week. In all actuality, 1 day would be 1 day out of 7, because there's 7 days in a week. So 1 day would be represented as 1/7 of a week. Okay? So now we have to multiply by a fraction. Now I know we haven't been over multiplying with a fraction, but multiplying with a fraction is very easy, because we would rewrite it as 42 days equals, anytime we want to write a whole number as a fraction, we put it over 1. So it'd be 42 over 1 times 1 over 7, 1/7. And you just multiply across, and we end up with 42 sevenths. Now, this is actually a division problem. So we end up with 42 divided by 7. It's just another way of writing a division problem. And we know 7 will go into 42 6 times. 6 times 7 is 42 with 0 remainder. So now we know that 42 days equals 6 weeks. So the key is right here in the conversion. Since we're going from a larger unit, from a smaller unit being days to weeks, you're going to end up with a fractional value. Okay? Let's try it again. B says convert quarts to gallons. And our question says 36 quarts equals blank times 1 quart. Well, we know, looking at our sheet, 4 quarts equal 1 gallon. So I'm going 36 quarts equals 36 times 1 quart. So we know 36, 1 quart. So 1 quart is 1/4 of 1 gallon. Because it's 1 out of 4. So now we have 36 times 1/4. To rewrite it as a fraction, we have 36 over 1 times 1 over 4, which equals 36 fourths. And this is nothing more than a division problem. We have 36 divided by 4, and we know that would go 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36, and we have 0. So we can tell this is 9 gallons. On B, now this time we're doing centimeters to meters. And we know from yesterday, when we're looking at our reference sheets, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So 760 centimeters would be 760 times 1 centimeter. Now we're going to rewrite it. The thing is that for 1 centimeter to meter, 1 centimeter would be 1/100th of a meter, because there's 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Now we're going to multiply it out. We got 760 over 1 times 1 over 100 equals 760 divided by 100. Now, I could write it in standard algorithm, but I'm going to write it like this because we know when we're dividing by 100, the decimal place is going to move 2 positions. So I'm going to write 760 here, and we know the decimal place is right here, and it's going to move 2 positions to the left, 1 and 2. So we can see this would equal 7.6 meters. The second one, this time we're going to kilometers. We know 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So 2,485 times 1 meter. And here we're showing 2,485 times 1 1,000ths because a meter is 1 out of 1,000. I've been showing you in fractions. There is in decimal also. You could do whichever one. I like working with them with fractions. Because now when I work it, I can go 2,485 over 1 times 1 over 1,000, which gives me 2,485 divided by 1,000. And I can see the decimal point is going to move 3 place values. It's going to get smaller, so I'm here, and it's going 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 2.485 kilometers. Question E. Convert grams to kilograms. Well, I know 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So I'm going to write this as being 3,090 times 1 gram. Then I have 3,090 times 1 gram is going to be 1/1000th of a kilogram, I mean. When I multiply it out, I'm going to end up with 3,090 over 1,000, which is the same thing as saying 3,090 divided by 1,000. And we know we're going to move our decimal point 3 positions, and 1, 2, 3. So we know the answer would be 3,090 grams is equal to 3.09 kilograms. Okay, now milliliters to liters. We know 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So we're going to go 205 milliliters equals 205 times 1 milliliter. Then we're doing 205 times 1 milliliter is 1/1000th of a liter. We multiply them out, we end up with 205 divided by 1,000. And we know it's going to shift 3 positions. So we have 205, decimals here, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to have 0.205 liters. Okay, the one A says convert, the screen measures 36 inches, convert to feet. Well, you can see they start off with 36 inches equals 36 times 1 inch. 1 inch is 1/12 of a foot because we know 1 foot equals 12 inches. So 1 inch would be 1/12 of a foot. Multiply it out, we get 36/12. 36 divided by 12 gives us 3 feet. The screen measures 36 inches. Now, a jug of juice holds 8 cups. Convert 8 cups to pints. Now, we'd have to know that 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. Now, we're going with 8 cups equals 8 times 1 cup. Now we have 8 times, we want to convert this to pints, so 1 cup would actually be 1/2 a pint, because it takes 2 cups for 1 pint. We multiply this out, we got 8 over 2 pints, or 8 divided by 2 equals 4 pints. So 8 cups equals 4 pints. The length of a flower garden is 529 centimeters. What is the length in meters? Well, we know we're going from 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So we have 529 centimeters equals 529 times 1 centimeter, which is 529 times 1 centimeter is equal 1/100th of a meter. Multiply them out, we get 529 over 100, which means 529 divided by 100. We know we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the left, 1, 2, which equals 5.29 meters. On D, the capacity is 2,060 milliliters. Convert to liters. Well, we know 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So 2,060 milliliters equals 2,060 times 1 liter. So 2,060 times 1 liter would equal 1 milliliters. 2,060, 1 milliliter would be 1/1000th of a liter. So when we multiply it out, we get 2,060 over 1,000, which is 2,060 divided by 1,000. Our decimal point is going to move 3 positions to the left, which is 1, 2, 3. So we end up with 2,060 milliliters is equal to 2.06 liters. E. A hippopotamus weighs 1,560,000 grams. Convert the hippopotamus weight to kilograms. Well, we know 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. So we're going 1,560,000 grams equals 1,560,000 times 1 kilogram, 1 gram. Now we know that 1,560,000 times, we're going to kilograms, so 1 gram would be 1/1000th of a kilogram. We multiply it out, we're going to have 1,560,000 over 1,000. So we can see that if we write this out in standard form, it's going to be 1,560,000 divided by 1,000. So it's going to move 3 place values. Starting here, we go 1, 2, 3. So we can see this would be 1,560 kilograms. F, the distance was 372,060 meters. Convert distance kilometers. Once again, 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So now we have 372 and 60 equals, and this here is in meters, equals 372,060 times 1 meter. So we end up with 372,060 times, we're going to convert the meter to kilometers, so 1 meter would be 1/1000th of a kilometer. Multiply it out, we get 372,060 over 1,000. We take 372,060 and we're going to divide by 1,000, so that 1, 2, 3. So it ends up equaling 372.06 kilometers.